Hi everyone, Mrs. Knapp again. I hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to continue talking about our brains. So the first activity we are going to do is we're going to think about when we go to sleep. So I want everyone, don't shout it out, but think in your head, what time do you usually go to sleep? I'm going to say I usually go to sleep around 10 o'clock. You probably go to sleep a little bit earlier, and that's okay. So whatever time you go to sleep, remember that. And now I want you to think about what time you wake up. I wake up pretty early because I have to drive to work. So I'm going to say I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to take 10 o'clock and count all the way until I get to 5 o'clock. So mine is 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, midnight, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. So I have 8 hours of sleep. I want you to go ahead and count how many hours of sleep you get. So if you go to sleep at 9 o'clock and you wake up at 7 o'clock, you're going to count 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, midnight, 1 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning. So if you go to bed at 9 o'clock and wake up at 7 o'clock, you get 10 hours of sleep. So whatever number you just counted, if you get 9 hours, 10 hours, or 11 hours of sleep, you are getting enough sleep for your brain to grow and to help it think. If you counted less than 9 hours, so if you counted 6 hours, 7 hours, or 8 hours, you need to try to go to bed a little bit earlier so your brain can get all of the rest it needs. Next, we're going to talk about a neuron. Some of you maybe have heard that word. Your brain has 100 billion of them. That is this number. Whoa, that's a lot. It has 100 billion brain cells called neurons. Neurons are little guys in your brain. Remember, you have 100 billion of them, so there's a lot of them that pass along messages in a web, kind of like this web on the picture. It's kind of like the internet. So those messages get passed all through your body, and they help you to think, feel, and remember. So all the things that you feel. So touch your fingers like this. When you're touching that, your neurons are passing that message along and helping you feel that you can touch that. All the things you think about, your neurons help you do that. And all the things you remember, like hopefully your spelling words, your neurons help you to remember that. Next, we are going to talk about how your brain is similar to these three things. The first one is a what? What is this right here? It's a pineapple, right? How do you think your brain is similar to a pineapple? Let's think about that. How is your brain similar to a pineapple? I'm going to give you the answer. Are you ready? It's because they weigh almost the same. So a typical pineapple weighs 3 pounds. Your brain weighs 3 pounds too, or pretty close. Next, let's talk about spaghetti. How do you think your brain is like spaghetti? Let's think. How is my brain like spaghetti? It's because the surface or the outside part of your brain has a lot of folds, turns, and tunnel shapes, kind of like the noodles in spaghetti. Let's next think, how is our brain like these grapes? How is our brain like a grape? Let's keep thinking. I think that's the hardest one. Your brain is like a grape because it's made up of mostly water, and grapes are made of mostly water. Our brains are 70% water and only 30% of stuff. Everything else is just water. That's a lot, just like a grape, right? The next thing we're going to do today is we are going to talk about different sizes of brains. Let's talk about the bigger the brain, the smarter they are. Do you think the biggest brain is the smartest thing? Or do you think that smaller brains can be smarter? Let's talk about this cute little dog right here. His brain is less than 1 pound. That is a pretty small brain, right? Let's talk about human brains or people brains. Your brain. That's about, we already know this. How many pounds is our brain? Remember, it's about the same as a pineapple. How many pounds was that? 3 pounds. So our brain is 3 pounds, and the dog brain is how many pounds? 1 pound. Good. Let's talk about this elephant, this big old elephant. How many pounds do you think the elephant's brain is? It's 13 pounds. Whoa. So the dog's brain is 1 pound. The human brains in our brains are 3 pounds, and the elephant brain is 13 pounds. So do you think that the brain that weighs the most and is the biggest, the elephant brain, do you think that they're the smartest? No or yes? Can elephant brains solve math problems? Probably not. Can they spell words? Probably not. What about, can they write sentences? No. So do you think the biggest brain out there is the smartest? Do you think that that's true? No. Your brain doesn't have to be the biggest brain to be the smartest. Tomorrow we are going to keep talking about brains, and we are going to have a coloring page about brains, okay? So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.